It's now time for us to present to you WEFM's Midday News, coming to you with the kind compliments of Court St. Vincent Limited.
Midday, ready up again. Quartz is coming back, and we're bringing bigger deals that you cannot afford to miss. Meet us on Wednesday, October 30, under the almond tree, 9:30 a.m. through till 3:30 p.m. No cash, no worries. It's simple with our ready finance option. You buy now and pay later. Offers include half price on Radio Shack items between 12 noon and 1 p.m. Specials on mattresses, appliances, TVs. Plus, spin the wheel and get a chance to win grocery vouchers. Quartz is under the almond tree, Wednesday, October 30. So Midday, get ready. Quartz, bringing value home.
Welcome to WEFM's Midday News. I am your presenter, Dianna Cain. In local news, Vincentian international law specialist and diplomat Dr. Richard Byron Cox has launched a new literary historical publication entitled The Story of Pauline Bramble, Book 1, Spring's Blossom and Young Thorns, to mark the 45th anniversary of independence. Dr. Cox, who is also the author of the critically acclaimed War Mama's Tears in Vain, says the new book tells in literary form an intimate history of SVG from 1800 to 1939 and relates much of the economic, social, religious, familiar history and much more through the lives of its characters, crystallized in that of its chief protagonist, Pauline Bramble. The book took around 12 years to write and is referred to as an iconic masterpiece by reviewers from around the world, Dr. Cox says. He explained that his objectives for writing the book include marking history more than just statistics by demonstrating that the past of slavery and colonialism played the key role in shaping the Vincentian and the Caribbean person of today. In his review, let's say that again. In his review of the book, SVG's High Commissioner to London, His Excellency Senior Lewis, asserts that this work will have a lasting impact on those lucky enough to read it, as it touches on serious matters of concern in our world today. German sociologist Andreas Schulte says, with this book, Byron Cox shows that he is writing in the class of Chinua Achebe, Toni Morrison, Alice Walker, and James Baldwin. While former Cuban Deputy Foreign Minister Dr. Oscar Oramus says, it's a brilliant description of society. Police have arrested and charged Leandre Burnett, an 18-year-old laborer of Glen, with the offenses of assault and damage to property. The RSVGPF says, according to investigations, the accused assaulted a 29-year-old waitress of Queens Drive by striking her about her body with her hands, causing actual bodily harm. She was further charged with damaging one iPhone 11 screen valued at $350 EC and one iPhone 11 screen protector valued at $25 EC, total value being $375 EC, by throwing it to the ground, the property of a 29-year-old waitress of Queens Drive. Burnett appeared before the Kingstown Magistrate Court on October 23rd and pleaded guilty to the charges. She was placed on a composite bond for 3 years in the sum of $500 EC. If she defaults, she will pay $500 EC forthwith or spend 5 weeks at His Majesty Prison. She was also ordered to pay $390 EC compensation regarding the damage to property charge. The Bank of SVG announced that they are currently experiencing a technical issue which is affecting the processing of card transactions. As a result of this issue, customers may encounter incorrect declines when attempting to use their cards. Bank of SVG says they have received assurance that their technical teams are actively working to resolve this issue as quickly as possible and encourages customers to consider using an alternative payment method if they experience any difficulties with their card. Bank of SVG sincerely apologizes for any inconvenience caused and thanks the public for their patience and understanding. In news of the region, the Barbados Food and Rum Festival has been named the Caribbean's best culinary festival by the World Culinary Awards. The annual festival was hosted in Dubai this year and showcased the talented chefs and mixologists from across the region. CEO of the Barbados Tourism Marketing Inc., Andrea Franklin, said that the recognition not only celebrates their unique culinary heritage, but also reinforces Barbados as the culinary capital of the Caribbean. She stated, "We are incredibly honored to receive this prestigious award for the second consecutive year. It's a testament to the hard work and the dedication of everyone involved in the Barbados Food and Rum Festival, from our talented chefs and mixologists to our partners and sponsors." The 2024 edition of the Barbados Food and Rum Festival will be held from October 24th to October 27th, 2024. The World Culinary Awards is the World Culinary Awards, the sister event of the World Travel Awards, serves to celebrate and reward excellence in the culinary industry through their annual awards program. On World Polio Day, today, October 24th, the Pan American Health Organization, PAHO, is celebrating the 30th anniversary of the certification of the eradication of wild poliovirus transmission in the region of the Americas, including the Caribbean. According to PAHO, in 1975, the region reported nearly, let's take that again. According to PAHO, in 1975, the region reported nearly 6,000 cases of polio, but through child vaccination and sustained surveillance implemented by governments with the support of PAHO and partners, the last case of wild polio virus was detected in September 1991 in Peru. In 1994, the region was certified as free of this disease. PAHO Director Harbas Barbosa said, "Achieving a milestone like this is not easy. It involves a lot of work, commitment, and tenacity from thousands of health workers, researchers, partners, and all the people responsible for vaccinating their children." PAHO highlighted that in 2023, 87% of children in the Americas had received the third dose of the polio vaccine necessary for full immunization, a recovery from 83% in 2022, but still below the recommended coverage rate. Polio is a highly contagious disease that affects the central nervous system, causing acute flaccid paralysis. Although most infections are asymptomatic, in 1 in 200 cases, the virus can cause permanent paralysis in the legs or arms. In international news, an E. coli outbreak in the U.S. has been linked to the McDonald's Quarter Pounder hamburgers. According to the Center for Disease Control, the CDC, there have been 49 reported cases, 10 hospitalizations, and 1 death across 10 states. Reports are that a preliminary investigation by the U.S. Food and Drug Administration suggested fresh slivered onions that are served raw on Quarter Pounder hamburgers were a likely source of the contamination. McDonald's said it was searching for a new regional supplier for fresh onions menus in Colorado, Kansas, Utah, Wyoming, and parts of Idaho, Iowa, Missouri, Montana, Nebraska, Nevada, New Mexico, and Oklahoma. McDonald's has more than 14,000 U.S. stores and serves 1 million Quarter Pounders every 2 weeks in the affected 12 states area. And finally, in sports, Glasgow, Scotland has been confirmed as the host country for the 2026 23rd edition of the Commonwealth Games by the Commonwealth Games Federation, the CGF. 10 sports will be featured, including athletics and para-athletics, swimming and para-swimming, artistic gymnastics, track cycling and para-track cycling, netball, weightlifting and para-power powerlifting, boxing, judo, bowls and paraballs, 3x3 basketball and 3x3 wheelchair basketball. Glasgow stepped in to host the event after the Australian state of Victoria withdrew last year due to rising costs. The Games will run from July 23rd to August 2nd, 2026, and about 3,000 athletes from 74 Commonwealth nations are expected to compete. This has been WEFM's Midday News, and I have been your presenter, Dianna Cain. Join us at 3 o'clock as we bring to you WEFM's 3 p.m. news. WEFM's Midday News came to you with the kind compliments of Courts St. Vincent Limited.
Win a living room makeover with Quartz Ready Cash. One lucky winner will get a chance to win a living room makeover with any cash loan. No security required and affordable monthly payments. It's quick, easy, and hassle-free. Visit one of our locations for more information about getting your Ready Cash loan today. This month, it's all about you with Quartz Ready Cash. Ready when you are. Terms and conditions.